My daughter's home from college not one day and already with the questions.
Good morning.
Since when have you been eating Cheerios, she asked. Since I learned getting good nutrition can be simple, I told her. No way nutrition's simple, she said. But that's where you're wrong. Good nutrition's as simple as Cheerios, I told her. Cheerios is whole grain oats with all the oat bran. Nutrition made simple. Phi Beta Kappa. She still can learn a thing from her old man.
Want a bowl or what?
Okay, Dad, I'll have a bowl.
Babysitter's late. My plane's leaving in an hour. I can only find one black shoe. And do I need a call telling me to leave AT&T? So I say, just put it in writing, like, thanks, but no thanks. I mean, how can I give up the one thing that I can really count on? When I'm away from home, I want to be able to get through fast. Hi, sweetheart. I want that miss you, Mommy, to sound like I'm right there. Isn't that what matters?
No matter what they say, it doesn't add up to AT&T.
Why would I want to leave?
You can count on it. They're not AT&T.
Sunday, Mary Tyler Moore and Bernadette Peters.
I'm a person. I count.
TV Guide says they strike a new vein with emotional depth. A world television premiere, The Last Best Year. Sunday.
If you or someone you love is tortured by premenstrual syndrome.
Not torture.
I meant me.
It's Roseanne's time of the month. Do I have to spell it out for you?
I love you.
PMS. Roseanne, followed by Coach, Tuesday. When do I get my PMS?
China Beach will return.
Is this the future for American cities? Bombed out neighborhoods, more guns than people. Detroit is burning, and some blame the mayor.
Well, that's bull.
Primetime Thursday.
It's a whole new world. And Vermont's changed, too. And now we must choose between going back to 1970s approaches or moving forward with fresh leadership. Peter Welch will fight for farms and schools, not malls. Preserve the environment for us, not the developers. And cut property taxes for working families. New challenges, new governor. Peter Welch.
Friday the 13th, Saturday nights at 11:15 on TV 22, Cable 4.
When you rinse first with Plax, normal everyday brushing takes on a whole new meaning. Plax, clinically shown to remove more plaque than brushing alone.
And now the issues of report. Washington. We can't work unless you take something for that cold.
I took that.
Not that kind. Take Contac.
Here all is safe.
Contac is different.
With 600 tidy tie pills, Contac is different.
Contac lasts for 12 hours, up to 3 times longer than ordinary cold medicine, so there's a whole day's work in every Contac. And now, the 11 o'clock report.
There's a whole day's work in every Contac.
Hey, Jenny, come show your granddad how to set this VCR thing.
Okay. Input the TV channel to match the station you want to record. Press store.
There are some things you just can't explain with a lot of fancy talk.
Cursor until the required day is complete. Got it? Program in the desired on.
At the Prudential, our agents believe your life insurance policy is one of them. So when it comes to your piece of the rock, we won't let you get it until you've got it.
A lot of women play tug of war with their pantyhose. Introducing a more fitting solution, New Legs Classics. Pantyhose that keep every place comfortably in place. Forget tug of war. Get New Legs Classics. They're fit to be a classic. Classics.
Bengay welcomes back all those people who tried one of those other pain relief rubs, but found for them nothing works better than Bengay. It warms away pain with 2 pain relievers, not just one. Welcome back to Bengay, America's best-selling pain relief rub.
Tomorrow on ABC Sports, a world-class field takes off in the most spectacular race of its kind, the New York City Marathon, live. And later, 10 of golf's top guns take aim at the Merrill Lynch shootout. Then Jack Nicklaus looks back at this year's most memorable moments. It's all tomorrow on ABC Sports.
China Beach will return in a moment.
Pardon me,
Remember, every time you breathe out, someone else may be breathing
And I
in.
need some palm. I need some, okay, so that's a no, right?
Try Breath Saver sugar-free mints with the core of confidence and share them.
Aren't Ritz and Ritz Bits really the same?
Well, that's a silly question. One's big and one's little.
So they're different.
But they're still the same.
So they're the same.
Don't you get it?
Ritz or Ritz Bits. 2 sizes fits all.
It's now. It's neat. And so discreet. Playtex Portables, a full-size tampon and a compact plastic applicator packed smaller. Playtex Portables, now neat, discreet.
Reversal of Fortune is a spine-tingling chiller. Glenn Close, Jeremy Irons, Ron Silver. Reversal of Fortune, the case of Klaus von Bülow, an American saga of money and mystery. Rated R, now playing in select theaters everywhere November 9th. Next.
What does Bob want?
Has Cooper found Laura's killer?
I saw so much.
Twin Peaks next.
Great. Pay dirt. I don't think
I want to be your
I
governor.
want to be governor.
I won't vote for
congressional
Make sense of it all with Jennings and Brinkley. ABC News Election Night.
Representing you, the people of the 45th Senatorial District, as your senator in the New York State Legislature, has indeed been a privilege and a pleasure and an honor for me. Join me this election day in order that we may continue our voice, our upstate voice, in the New York State Senate. Remember, it is our duty and every vote does count. Thank you.
Paid for by the committee to re-elect Ronald Stafford.
Hey, America, why go out when you can crack up at home? We'll put a smile on your face, a song in your heart, and a draft down your pants on an all-new America's Funniest Home Videos. Oh, man.
Then don't just sit there. You'll flip your lid for America's Funniest People Sunday.
30 years ago, it began. Starting November 18th, it's back.
An ABC News brief. Now from Washington, Jack Smith.
Good evening. Iraq flew 4 American hostages to freedom in Jordan today after 3 months of captivity. Baghdad says it released the men because they were sick. Secretary of State Baker is headed to the Middle East for talks on the Persian Gulf crisis. Baker told reporters he'll discuss military action against Iraq in case economic sanctions fail. And in Israel, soldiers clashed with Palestinian protesters on the Gaza Strip, killing 1 man and injuring an estimated 100 others. More news later on the Weekend Report.
It's a whole new world. And Vermont's changed, too. And now we must choose between going back to 1970s approaches or moving forward with fresh leadership. Peter Welch will fight for farms and schools, not malls. Preserve the environment for us, not the developers. And cut property taxes for working families. New challenges, new governor, Peter Welch.
Friday the 13th, Saturday nights at 11:15 on TV 22, Cable 4.
Previously on Twin Peaks.
I'm gonna take you out of here now. 35 million people got the flu last year. Coughing, congestion, body aches, fever, headache. Now the flu is coming back. What can you do? Doctors recommend Theraflu. Theraflu is hot liquid medicine. Strong therapy for flu symptoms. Hot liquid therapy that works fast. What can you do when you get the flu? Doctors recommend Theraflu. Strong therapy for flu symptoms. Before we could make our Purdue Dunnet breaded chicken, we had to find the perfect crumb. And there are lots of crumbs to choose from. But we wanted a special taste and crunch, and a certain size. What we wanted, it turned out, was the J crumb. Now, maybe that sounds like a lot to go through, but we couldn't see covering chicken this good with a crummy crumb.
Poor thing. You've got a real miserable cold, huh? Well, you could take Sudafed for your stuffy nose, plus chlortrimeton for your sneezing, plus, yep, there's more, plus regular Tylenol for your aches and pains, plus, why are you looking at me like that? Plus Benylin DM for your cough. You don't want to take all these? Well, you can relieve all those symptoms with multi-symptom Comtrex. It's that simple. Just take Comtrex and you'll feel better.
Comtrex, all alone, it does it all.
Every morning it's the same old runaround. No time for breakfast. Or is there? Now I can have a delicious new Weight Watchers breakfast in no time at all, because Weight Watchers introduces 14 splendid breakfasts, like fluffy buttermilk pancakes with savory links, a tasty English muffin sandwich, a banana nut muffin. No time for breakfast? I've just run out of excuses.
A lot of women play tug of war with their pantyhose. Introducing a more fitting solution, New Legs Classics. Pantyhose that keep every place comfortably in place. Forget tug of war. Get New Legs Classics. They're fit to be a classic. Classics.
The Crays, identical twins who rose from poverty to power. They used glamour, sex, and fear to build an empire. The critics say 4 stars, stunning and compelling, absolutely chilling. The year's most terrifying thriller, the true story that shocked the world.
You know the Beatles?
I believe they know us.
The Crays, rated R, starts Friday, November 9th at theaters everywhere.
Monday, MacGyver's caught up in a mad dash for millions in cash. Henry Winkler, Abe Vigoda, Dick Buckus, Marion Ross, and Rich Little star on MacGyver. Then, get ready for some football! The undefeated New York Giants head to the Hoosier Dome to meet the Indianapolis Colts on ABC's NFL Monday Night Football.
It's a time for decisions.
Are we planning to spend the rest of our lives together or not?
If you and I were to get married, you'd just end up hating me. And I know you think you wouldn't, but you would.
Coach, Tuesday.
Is it a little indulgent to color your hair with preference? Feels that way. Special conditioning gives hair shine, so the color's glossy, the look's healthy, you feel beautiful. You're worth it.
Performing preference from L'Oreal.
It's back! The Domino's Pepperoni Pizza Feast is back! More pepperoni and extra cheese for only $7.99. And another one for just $4 more. But only for a limited time. It's time for Domino's Pizza! Call now. Domino's Pizza.
A question. What brand of toothbrush do you think dentists use? Okay, Rob, show us. Oral-B. Oral-B. The toothbrush more dentists use.
Call me irresponsible.
The Subaru Legacy with full-time four-wheel drive and anti-lock brakes. Since the next guy is capable of almost anything, shouldn't the same be true of your next car?
Sunday, Mary Tyler Moore and Bernadette Peters.
I'm a person. I count.
A powerful drama bonding a friendship that would last forever. A world television premiere, The Last Best Year. Sunday.
If you or someone you love is tortured by premenstrual syndrome.
Not torture.
I meant me.
It's Roseanne's time of the month.
Do I have to spell it out for you?
I love you.
PMS. Roseanne, followed by Coach, Tuesday.
When do I get my PMS?
I'm going to get the sheriff. Twin Peaks will be right back.
Is this the future for American cities? Bombed out neighborhoods, more guns than people. Detroit is burning, and some blame the mayor. Well, that's bull. Primetime, Thursday.
You want to talk about what? It doesn't really affect me. Not that anyone would notice. My hair, it's got a great sense of humor. Exercise? Are you serious? No. Me? Overreact? No way. Never. I'm 28 and I still get pimples. Charming. I've got enough to deal with.
Vanya will help you feel more comfortable.
With Vanny, it's just one less worry. Any more questions?
The Vermont Lieutenant Governor's office has had a doctor in the house for 4 years. Maybe it's time we took our pulse. Under the Kuhn and Dean administration, did state government manage our economy well enough in good times to prepare for today? Has the state acted effectively on today's major environmental problem, garbage disposal? Is the funding or the quality of education better today? This time, let's vote for real solutions. Let's vote for Mike Bernhardt.
I'm gonna sue ya. I'm gonna sue ya. Yes, sue ya. Sucker sue ya. Gonna sue ya.
Every show a great performance. The People's Court.
People's Court, weekday afternoons at 5 on TV 22.
This new coupe is sporty, refined, stylish, responsive, and a lot of fun. In fact, you'll find this new coupe so much fun you may never look at Hyundai quite the same way again. Introducing the new Scoop from Hyundai. Yes, Hyundai.
Just imagine. Swatch. There are no limits.
There's a wild new breakfast at Burger King.
Please, let's not get crazy.
Blueberry, oat, red lemon, poppy, seed, very different kinds.
To make a wild new breakfast, sometimes you gotta break the rules.
Ain't nobody's business.
Introducing
Ain't nobody's business.
new Tampax Compact tampons. Compact. The secret is the small plastic applicator. Nobody knows you're carrying it. Or wearing it. Compact. New small plastic applicator, but full Tampax protection. From the name more of us trust.
Ain't nobody's business but your own.
Tampax Compact tampons.
When it comes to chicken, let your taste decide. When it comes to Weaver, you know it's got the taste that'll make you smile. Only one chicken has blue ribbon taste, and that's the one called Weaver. Weaver's got the taste you're looking for. Weaver's got the taste that's good for sure. Only one chicken has blue ribbon taste, and that's the one called Weaver.
Keep smoking crack, and eventually you'll be left with nothing.
Hey, America, why go out when you can crack up at home? We'll put a smile on your face, a song in your heart, and a draft down your pants on an all-new America's Funniest Home Videos. Oh, man.
Then don't just sit there. You'll flip your lid for America's Funniest People Sunday.
Wednesday.
Vicky, how you doing?
Okay. Little misunderstanding.
Vicky, look at me. If you can look me in the eye and tell me you don't love him and you don't want him, I'll believe you.
Opens the door to a big mistake. Cop Rock, Wednesday.
These are the halls of medicine, where you go to quiet a hacking cough, soothe a sore throat, and make a stuffy nose feel clearer. This is the vapor action formula found in Hall's cough suppressant tablets. Real medicine to make you feel better fast. Come to the halls of medicine.
They are arriving now, everywhere. Our newest kinds of quality with new kinds of values. Cash rebates, option package discounts, low financing rates, leasing programs. Come see them now at Chevrolet, Pontiac, Oldsmobile, Buick, Cadillac, and GMC truck dealers. During the GM offer of quality, a new kind of quality at a new level of value.
The streets teem with excitement as the world's finest runners take off in the most spectacular race of its kind. The New York City Marathon, live tomorrow on ABC Sports.
John Ritter is about to come face to face with it, starting November 18th.
Next on Twin Peaks.
I know
damn well, Leo. There's something about these shoes.
Did you kill her? Did you?
David Brinkley here. On our This Week program Sunday, is this an election campaign or a mud wrestling contest? Some of both. Does it have to be this way? We'll ask our guests.
Watch The Weekend Report tonight on most of these ABC stations. America's watching ABC.
You travel around the state and you meet the family farmers, very decent, hard-working, salt-of-the-earth people, and you say, I'm going to do everything in my human power to make sure that they're not driven off of the land. They deserve their farms. They deserve a decent price for their product. You talk to the elderly people, and in Burlington, after 8 years, we got to know many of those people. People hanging in on Social Security, can't afford their prescription drugs, and you say, you know, I get down there, the drug companies are going to know I'm in Congress.
Get ready to jam with Playtex Pump Up the Hits.
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping.
Featuring the B-52s, plus Layla K, High-Tech 3, and the Northern Pike.
She ain't ready, she just moves down well.
Do the Humpty Dance with Digital Underground. Plus Roxette, Lou Graham, and Taylor Dade. Pump up the hits from Playtex on cassette or compact disc. In stores now.